Okay, guys, everybody knows about the result now. Everybody got an opinion. So I'm not going to try to control your emotions at the moment. I think Chelsea had a very good game, in my humble opinion, because I wanted to see certain things and I saw them. So you can watch the game 10 people and all of you will have a different perspective from the game or from the players. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. This video is just about social media reaction after the game. I wanted to make my player ratings, but I just realized that I have to watch the game one more time to have a clear idea, because when you watch the game for the first time, it's kind of a lot of emotions going through, so you can't really analyze certain aspect of the game. So stay tuned. Probably tomorrow I'm gonna have to make a calm video about my player ratings. So all kind of agendas, all kind of reactions, all kind of blames, all kind of memes going on social media. This account here, I respect the guy because he always makes some very good analysis. The problem is sometimes he tried to use emotions and personal agendas against certain players. I will show you why in the next statement. So he said here, like, difficult to dissert. This wasn't a dominant City performance. Chelsea applied serious pressure in the second half. This result symptomatic of poor decisions and lack of cohesion for Chelsea. Plus Lavia coming off killed the vibes. Yeah, that is true. And I liked the way that we took Lavia off, because he's coming from 1 year injury. You don't want to burn him down in the first season like in the first game of the season. I can't even speak, man. I've been up since like 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. this morning. I made a great show on Foot State YouTube channel. The link in the description down below, because I'm gonna be live after recording this video. I cool myself down. I'm gonna be live call in show for all of you to call and tell us what you think about the game. So Lavia, yeah, killed the vibe, but we have quality, right? So we need to use everybody that we got instead of like relying on one person. And this is the statement that I told you that I will show you. So he continues. He said that he doesn't want to be too harsh, but what is Caicedo offering in Chelsea midfield? While Lavia pulls the strings from deep, Caicedo looks a bit lost. Enzo may oscillate between superb and mediocre, but didn't feel Caicedo presence once today. And this is what I was talking about him, like try to use certain kind of agendas, because if you tell me take one midfielder off that pitch, only play 2 midfielders, I was going to leave Moises Caicedo and Lavia in the midfield and take Captain Enzo off the pitch. He looked lost, probably the position or what the manager asked him to do. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, but getting on Caicedo is kind of stupid. Because we saw last season when Caicedo played with Gallagher, it was a different game. But I understand that many people don't want to touch Enzo Fernandez. He's perfect, because if you say something wrong about him, his army, he got an army of specialists in insulting and abusing. They're gonna get on you, abuse your wife, abuse your kid, your family, where you're coming from, your skin. Like, every time, like every channel make a video about Enzo Fernandez, they have to turn the comment off. That is the culture. In his world, there is a culture of evil, that people don't accept the fact that you criticize Enzo Fernandez. It's always somebody's fault, never his fault. So talking about Caicedo in this way, why try to justify how Enzo Fernandez, the captain, was lost on the pitch is just stupid and evil, in my opinion. Romeo Lavia hit map against City today. This guy, listen, man, he's going places. If we can keep him fit, sky is the limit. I'm so happy about him, and I can't wait. The future is bright. Like I said, I'm not going to point fingers on Maresca today. I'm sorry if anybody is waiting for me to be negative and start getting on people, get him out, get him out. No, no, no. I saw something that I liked. He didn't play poached, tiki-taka, short passing kind of football. Today, he came up with his own things, and he allowed people to be free on the pitch. He tried different things here and there. Some of them didn't work, but that's how the process starts. I think today he learned again what to do in the next game, and I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Everybody knows that I didn't choose him. I wanted Amorim and some other managers, but he's there. What do you expect me to do? Every single time that we lose a game, we don't have to point the finger on the manager, because we were lacking quality. Jackson got chances. He scored, but he was an offside. When he scores, it's an offside. And when he got a great chance, he doesn't score. It's always like upside down. This one, I knew he was going to come and bat him in the backside. Cucurella, after winning the Euros, he came out and sang. Cucurella is, you know, he drinks whatever wine or whatever beer he was promoting. And he said that Haaland is shaking, you know, because of him, basically. And I knew back then, I said, this is going to haunt you, because Haaland is going to get his revenge. And today he did. He bullied him so many times. But of course, Cucurella can't do any wrong at the moment. He just won the Euros. He finished the season very good last season. So if you say something about him, no, he's the best in the world. I don't really rate this guy the same level as some other people on social media said. He's a moment FC. He can deliver something amazing today, and tomorrow he's just nothing. So I'm not gonna get carried away because of popular opinion on social media. He's a good player on his day, and especially when the entire team is working together good, Cucurella is your guy. But he won't save you the entire game by his, you know, himself. Okay, Erling Haaland. He said that Cucurella is a funny man. Last season, he asked me for my shirt. And this summer, he sings a song about me. Yeah, that's the problem here. Like, you have to keep a little bit of respect, right? You know, after those, after you win a trophy, we know what Argentina and Enzo Fernandez did that offended a country, offended a race and all that. And when you go publicly and start singing and start kind of diminishing somebody in Haaland level, you're going to pay for it. I think Cucurella was in the better position than Cole to put a tackle if he was a very good defender. Ashley Cole, he's going to get a clean tackle from that position, and you will be like, oh my goodness, how did he do that? But this guy got bullied, but of course we have to blame somebody from Cobham, and it's going to be only Cole. Also, Cole made a mistake, but that's what football is all about. If you don't make mistakes in football, you don't concede goals. And the good thing about it is when you make a mistake, you know your colleague is there to cover. And Cucurella had more than enough time to cover. But he got bullied, and we have just to blame Powell. Erling Haaland, again, all the time, Enzo Fernandez stamped on me. He pushes me and everything. Not only him. I don't know what they want, but that is what they do, I guess. So Chelsea tried to push him around, tried to intimidate him, tried to do whatever, but they couldn't cope with him because he bullied them and scored a goal. That's the way it is. That's the way it is when you open your big mouth and not respecting your colleague, a professional football player. He's going to punish you and he's going to like to humiliate you. This is something that I really want to talk much. You know, I made few videos about bloody Anthony Taylor. I made a video like a week ago. Said we know exactly what the guy was going to do. We know he doesn't like us. We know he's going to make wrong and he's not going to make any decision for us. He's going to make decisions against us. But let's not give him a chance to make decisions against us. If we finished our chances, probably we were going to win, you know, regardless of a bad referee. Anthony Taylor is a clown. Everybody knows about it.
I think it's time to be a little bit honest and to say clearly the referees are afraid to give decisions for Chelsea.
Okay, so everybody knows about Anthony Taylor. I don't have really to remind you. I made even some funny videos on social media. People were laughing and enjoying it. Like this one. You can see here Anthony Taylor scoring against Chelsea. Look at that. Boom. The referee scoring for Manchester City while Chelsea are crying. This is basically what Anthony Taylor is there. How many finals we lost because of Anthony Taylor? How many games in general? How many red card and yellow cards that were not fair for Chelsea Football Club? So I'm sick and tired of talking about this brother. I think we had more than enough time to do it for ourselves without begging for him to be fair or to do his job. It is what it is. Kovacic came back to punish at Stamford Bridge. I just appreciate the fact that he didn't celebrate like Kai Havertz, so he showed some respect. Todd Bowley picked up the tie and pick up his things and went back inside the suit. Okay, he picked up his thing and went back after the game, of course. What do you want him to do? Stay there and start applauding or whatever? Chelsea fan chanting Conor Gallagher in the stadium today. It was good to see because people still appreciate Chelsea. Social media is different than real people in real life. On social media, you can go there and see people insulting him 24/7 because he's English and he's Cobham and blah, blah, blah. The worst thing that ever happened. But we're not winning, right? Everybody said he runs. Okay, today, who was running? Who was bringing in energy? You lost, right? So blame Gallagher again. You will see how important it is to have somebody who run like headless chicken. You don't run in football, you don't win games. And the defense was so poor. And anybody can convince me now that that defense is better than Alfie Gilchrist or Trevor Chalobah. Come on, man. Let's be honest. If we take the tribalism away from football and you judge people based on just a human being from somewhere, your brother, you will see that most of the BS that we see on social media is just vibe and evil and hate for no reason.